Hi guys, it's Usernamekate and welcome back to my channel. Today I am riding the R1250 RS. Now it looks pretty similar, it is an existing model in the BMW range, but it's had a bit of bedazzling. That's for jazzling, but for bikes. So I'm about to hop on this bike, ride some apparently really tight twisties, so pray for me. And yeah, it will be good to see what I think of the RS. Oh, I hope I can get on. Yeah, easy. Easy peasy. Lemony squeezy. And everybody in between. R1250 RS Boxer flat twin, same engine that's in the GS, in the RT, in the R, and also in the RS, which is what we're on now. So we have 1,254 cc's, hence why it's a 1250. We have 136 brake horsepower, and we also have 143 newton meters of torque. So this engine utilises BMW's shift cam technology. Oh, I love roads like this. So what do we have with the R1250 RS? Well, the bike itself has a starting price of £13,140, but don't get it twisted, by the time you've added all the packs you're probably looking around 16 grand if you were to spec it how I would. It's available in 3 colours. You've got it in white, you've got it in the sport colour, which I'm on now, you've got it in the triple black, now in the past BMW used to have an RS, an RS Sport, an RS Exclusive, and they were all different models that all had different features. They've streamlined it and there is just an RS, and you can get different packages for it and different colour options to suit, which I think works much better from a consumer perspective. This year we have an eco mode, we have a sports preface or a sports screen with lean angles, and it shows you how much traction control and brake you're using. Speaking of brake, we have ABS Pro. We also have dynamic traction control, dynamic brake control, which again works with the ABS Pro. the option of a heated seat, which this is fitted with, for rider and pillion. The rider gets 5 degrees, not degrees as in heat, but 5 levels, and the pillion gets 2. And this one is third. We have a windshield that you can adjust with a push and a pull. I'm not going to do it obviously whilst moving at these speeds, but again, this is spec'd up fully. We've got the dynamic electronic suspension, we've got the cruise control, we've got the heated grips, and well, the heated button, because obviously you have the option of heated seats now. We have the SOS, which is standard on this model. The riding position is relatively upright. It's on one bar of fuel. Are you not scared that we're going to cut out?
What?
The bikes are on a bar of fuel.
Yeah, I know.
And we're about to go into the hills.
I don't know how far it is. If you see somewhere, I was trying to catch up to find out.
Okay.
Alright.
Look at this. Sheesh. I love the kind of sporty riding position on these hairpins. Wow, they just keep going and going and going. We love it. Gorgeous. Yeah, it's just an oh so familiar feeling for me with this this engine. Oh, it's great being behind Neil. He's so smooth. He's as smooth as a silkworm's fart. 18-litre tank. Don't ask me about fuel efficiency. I'm sure we'll cover that more when I actually take it out long term. I have to say, I'd assume that Neil in front is wearing BMW gear, and it is really nice. The colour option's beautiful. Neil's just showing me that he's got 20 kilometres left in the range. What can we do? Hey, Macarena, hi! I want a Maca 2, a Maca 3, a Macarena, 4, a Maca 5, a Maca 6, a Macarena, 7, Maca 8, a Maca 9, a Macarena. Hey, Macarena, hi! Oh, she swoops. She flows. Brakes. Oh, okay. Well, I got to feel the little ABS kick in. I mean, obviously, I wasn't going too fast. I was trying to get the ABS to work. But it works, and it's efficient. Yeah, ABS kicking in is a very strange sensation. It's like the pedal pushes down on itself from under you. That is strange indeed.
All three on the same.
Unlike the R1250R, BMW's R1250 RS didn't get a dramatic visual overhaul. In fact, it pretty much looks the same visually as it did last year. The changes to the RS have happened internally. If you guys have seen my BMW R1250 R video, it's worth noting that the majority of the changes on the RS are very much the same. Standard equipment includes BMW's ABS Pro, which is basically cornering ABS. We have dynamic traction control, or DTC. We have LED lights on this bike, but we don't have the adaptive headlight, which means we don't have cornering lights as an option on the RS. Another thing that's transferred over, which I think is probably more applicable to a sportier bike than on the Roadster, but we do have that sports display, which just looks a bit more sporty, and we have lean angle sensors, which on a bike that's not a super sport might be a little bit overkill, but it's certainly fun to look at and discuss with your mates what degree of lean you've achieved. In addition to the standard goodies that you get on this bike, you can spec the bike with 3 different packages. With the dynamic package, you get the Riding Mode Pro, which offers you dynamic and dynamic pro settings for a more sporty ride. You get MSR, which is basically engine drag torque control, and it prevents your rear wheel from slipping out and skidding, which the whole point of that is to give you greater stability and control whilst you're on the road. Gear shift assist is another thing that you get with the Dynamics package, so you have that quick shifter and auto blipper, basically meaning that you can change up and down without utilising the clutch. And then in my eyes, probably one of the most important aspects of the Dynamics package is the dynamic electronic suspension adjustment. Now this allows you to fine tune the suspension at a push of a button. You can have road suspension, which is more plush and more comfortable. You can have dynamic in case you want to push on a little bit. If we take a look at the comfort package, with this you get keyless ride, but then more importantly you get tyre pressure control, and you also get heated grips. Then moving on, we finally have the tour package. So we have cruise control, we have left and right pannier fastenings. Guys, be aware that this doesn't include the actual panniers themselves, you have to buy those separately. You also get preparation for GPS device, as well as a centre stand. I've put the prices on the screen, and if those prices scare you, fear not, because you can purchase different features separately and outside of the packages. So if you really wanted heated grips, but you didn't really want the keyless ride, it is an option for you. It just means a factory order with your dealer, and usually when you get a factory order, they can take a lot longer to come, and usually, in my experience, require a bit of a higher deposit, just because in the case that you don't go through with the deal, things that don't have the full packages, in my opinion, are a bit harder to move on and sell, because usually a lot of people want the all singing, all dancing versions. This isn't to say that you shouldn't get what you want. Of course you should get what you want. It's your money you're spending after all. But that's the nice thing. It is an option if you don't want everything that's in the packages. If we look at the height of this bike, it is 820mm. Now I'm a 5'4" individual with a 29-inch inseam, and I fit on this bike quite comfortably. If I want to put both feet down, I have the balls of my feet down. If I want to scooch my bum over a little bit to the side, I can flat foot it. But if you're struggling with the height, you can make it 20mm taller, or you can make it a whole 60mm lower and have the low seat option, which is an optional extra, but it's going to bring the seat height down to 760mm. Weight of this bike, slightly heavier than the R1250R at 243 kilograms. Another thing that is standard with this bike is the SOS button. It's on there in the event that you crash. It's really clever technology, and it can detect how severe an impact is. Since the RS has a lot of fairing at the front, it also has a screen, and the screen is adjustable just with a push and a pull. Finally, another cool thing about this bike is you have the option to spec it up with tubular bars. This is what the standard bars look like, but you do have the option, as I mentioned, to go tubular, which as you can see is more of a flat bar. I haven't ridden with the tubular bars, and it would be really interesting to see how it rides, but I think they look the part anyway. All in all, I had a great day on this bike. I thought I would prefer the R, but weirdly on the smooth flowing roads of Almeria, the tight twisties, I did feel that, to me, it kind of benefited from a little bit more weight on the front. Obviously it's not an insane amount of weight, but it is more weighty on the front than the R. And I enjoyed that because I felt it was just a bit more planted and a bit more nosy when going into the tight bends. So if you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.